Faster!
Weird.
Come on, you... Know what? They need names.
Mine's called Roach.
I'll call mine... Anise.
Call mine Roach.
Roach? Are you serious? Butcher you.
Come on, Roach.
Why she just walks? I'm fucking running. Fuck this shit. You wanna be a slow bitch? You be a slow bitch.
Did you like Anna Henrietta?
Do you jest? I adored her. My darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty when she was crowned? Please.
Hello? Can we talk?
Schwumbroch, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
Have a drink with us.
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Looking for magic beans, mate.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her claws.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Who'd know what's at the bottom of the well? She and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
Jeez.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the Nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
What now?
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. The piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Really? Fuck's sake.
right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg?
It's down here.
Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me.
But I want to wear
How do
it.
I look?
But I want to wear it.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
And you, the hunter.
Right. I am the hunter.
You
Goo
again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But Grandmama, what big eyes you have.
Better to see you with my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Ow.
Come on.
Remember what Joss said about the red bean. A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Gotta
Really?
open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Nice. That looks pretty white. But
Well
We
then,
move.
one step closer to our goal.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Well, since you brought it
The
up,
second
I'd
option.
gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They'd escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes. And the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me.
Oh.
Or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Should have stayed there, maybe.
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have forgotten everything, started a new life. But you know what? There came a point when I thought, you wanted a monster. Then a monster you shall get.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come.
Hey, where next? I guess the bears, because that's the only other one that hasn't really been spoken about. I want to eat your porridge. Where your porridge at?
3 bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
Someone's eaten from our bowl.
My food, motherfuckers.
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No bean here. Gotta keep looking.
Poggies. Okay. Last one, gotta go over there. The pixies. There's the Emperor. How's your new clothes, my boy? What's this about? Listen. Listen. Where's Sienna?
Will-o'-the-wisp. Think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
I'm following it. Fuck it. What you saying, bitch? The wispy fucker.
Night's strange. Doesn't look like he's out of any fairy tale I know. Wonder how he got here.
In past times, Henrietta and I would occasionally run into them here. You see, knights errant far outnumber princesses in the real world, so some knights would sneak into the playroom, then into this land, in search of their fairy tale damsels. That's all.
Only to be shredded to bits by a swarm of pixies. Irony's delicious.
Nice. I have some more armor that I don't know if I'm going to display or not. So it's Toussaint. Vitis. Okay. Blech. Disgusting. Wait, wait. Let's go. Power Rangers.
This Longlog's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remembered.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Jeez. Oh! Ow.
Named yourself.
Jeez.
Yellow bean. Here it is. Would have stumped to climb all that way for nothing.
Oh. Pooed my pants.
So?
Got the bean, but Longlocks. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first, I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Metina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Oh, brother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. Though, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference. You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm. That he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess. What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first. But only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed. Let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes. There was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Not afraid to
Got
meet
a history
Deathknife.
with Detloff now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sod off to this fecking fable sphere.
Fecking. Fecking.
Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant.
In fire. In fire.
Right.
Show me
this
what
is
you
the
got.
spot. Pull out the beads.
Ow. One sec, hang on. Let me just... Oh wait, hang on. Hang on.
Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them!
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Fun climbing that. Where's the lift? I love the shine when it rains.
Incredible.
Well, that's a bit loud. The fuck?
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with... him.
Is it a cyclone piece? Because I could try and shoot in the eye again. It's probably a Cyclopes. Ogroid oil, Axion Clan. Oh my god.
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
How?
That's so? How? Plan to use me like you did Detloff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler.
What?
Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
She wants to smash. She wants to smash pasties. Ah. Don't know if I should be. Don't know if I should be shouting this. Fuck. Is this fucking Spiderman?
just gonna go our separate ways? No parting words?
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually, that'd probably be best.
Oh my. No woman's ever treated you this way.
Not that I recall, no.
In that case, at last you felt what so many women in this world feel at times.
I just hope this tale has a happy ending. For me, for you, for everyone.
That may very well depend on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing beyond what you heard. For now.
Okay.
Come. The exit's this way.
Can I get what I didn't collect from the giant? Yes. Or did I collect everything from him? I think I collected everything. Cool. What did I get? Palawank. That's what I got.
Another will-o'-the-wisp.
What? Got another random sword. Cool.
Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. And I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Okay. Oh. Oh shit.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
Go off, Regis.
Calm down, both of you.
But...
No buts. Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
Hey.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Declaf ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. Especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth?
Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
Let's get ready. Deadloff will be here any moment now.
What are we waiting for? That love the vampire. That love the vampire. The vampire.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you.
Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Deadloff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But how?
What?
The ribbon?
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again.
Oh shit!
She will pay for this! Sooner or later! She will pay! You never should have meddled, Butcher!
Uh-oh. Oh shit, Regis. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's sick. Okay, hang far off, Charlie. Bestiary. Vampire. Fire vampires? Vampire and Igni. I'm just gonna do Vampire or Igni. That's all I can do. Fuck.
Just the last.
What the fuck is that?
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Got the wings now, brother. Did I just get bit by a vampire?
You think that will stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Ah, shit. Regis. My green boots.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Ah, fuck. Fuck.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience?
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Detlef. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Detlef the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean souls. A fine slogan.
How's business?
How's business?
Well enough, I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us before?
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Hi Jordan, what are you crying for?
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else?
No, you're upset
These
about
beggars
beans.
have anything in common?
Beans!
Come now, each
Hi,
was different.
How's that
Some
37
had mismatched boots,
treating you, chat?
others had no boots at all.
Oh, even more beans. Lovely.
Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard.
One's very good. Have you tried any like ray tracing DLSS titles at all? Not sure what games. Oh, I get you. I mean, yeah, you've got the performance of a fucking 2080 Ti, mate. So in theory, you can just play anything.
Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged,
She has
unshaved.
Metro
Their
Control.
clothes were tattered. As to
Minecraft
their
meat.
boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Aussie
Geralt,
COD.
allow me to ask a question.
Battlefield 5.
Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you.
Oh, that'd be sick.
But you must focus now and tell us all you know.
Yeah.
Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter,
Oh wait,
most like.
do you have a 144
Where's
hertz
that?
monitor then? Is that
Everyone
way?
knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid.
160,
For your
190. Nice. If you put it on low settings,
You must visit the
lowest,
shelter. Look
you
around
should be
inside.
able to get well over 200 FPS.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use
Yeah, the
other
only games
means
I
of
really play on
persuasion.
higher than low
Gentlemen,
settings are like
Come,
cinematic games like
please.
this,
Either
or like
get
single
out
player stuff.
along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience
Everything else
is
I
gone.
want is much
This
FPS
place
as
is no
possible,
longer
you know?
a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
What's the harm in living there?
The shelter. Them living here bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Ooh, Red Dead 2.
Decent folk you mention.
Yeah.
Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
Bit of a crime. Yeah.
We should step
It's
aside,
on
good fellow.
Xbox
My friend is perfectly
Game
capable
Pass,
of
so I
settling this
like
unfortunate dispute on his own.
I played it just past the snow area, and I was like, bruh, this is too much.
Grey-haired puppy knobber.
Yeah,
All
the snow
right.
area is long.
I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take
Normal
my
should be
folk
good.
to
Yeah,
shelter
I
elsewhere.
don't know if I'm gonna get it yet.
They dislike that I help the beggars.
Yeah,
I do not oppose going elsewhere.
because like this month I bought Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then
But
next
you've
month
come with a
I'm
problem,
focusing
have you?
on
My turn to
Cyberpunk
aid you.
2077. So yeah, I'll probably end up getting it January at this point.
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him
Yeah.
recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would
But
know.
what?
But should you wait,
I'm gonna get into
they'll
something
all
like
soon
that.
come for their meal. You can
Alright.
question them yourselves.
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
It is.
They're
It's,
not
it's
obliged to
another
come,
long game,
of course.
Like it's.
But they
hella,
rarely
like,
find a
so
decent meal
complex
elsewhere.
as well, just like The Witcher
So,
is.
almost all in the area
'Cause obviously, it's made
eat
by the
here.
same people.
Thanks. We'll
Get it
wait.
for free.
Nice of you to let us.
Why get it from? Wait, I'm confused. Why not get it from? Oh, you're gonna get it from Sketchy. Not legit. Fair enough.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black.
May take ages
I
to
know
crack,
this.
Yeah, I get you.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right?
Only just got cracked. Yeah.
Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
Yeah, fair enough.
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. And Freshy, he
I
got
don't know.
one, but he can't
I
tell
prefer
you,
to like give the
as
money
he's
to
not
developers,
here.
even if it means like waiting for sales.
I still have mine.
So when stuff goes on
And
sale,
to
it
deliver
goes on
it
sale
2
for
days
like
after the
30,
feast of
40,
St.
50%.
Barnabas.
And obviously if it's been longer, it'll be 70 odd. So
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
obviously
You
each to
ought
their
to
own.
heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of
Yeah,
us.
but you know,
If this individual threatens
it's up to you, mate.
you need not keep the promise
Your
you
money
made.
at the end of the day.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Thank you for the letter, my boy. Whose name's on it?
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Jeez.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Last victims. of
Duchess was to be
Duchess.
Detloff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed, the logical conclusion,
Who
Garrett.
the fuck? Furling 9958.
4
What
seemingly
the
random
fuck you
victims
doing,
to
bro?
start. The virtue's their only
What's
link.
wrong with you?
Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victim's links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions, ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you can always ask her yourself.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Alright.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for
like,
killing.
this is straight.
I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth.
Like, this is the chair, but this is
Some
my chair.
philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage.
Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence.
She treated Dettlaff cruelly.
Caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
Okay.
Die of drink.